Are you keep rolling or you got cut? Oh, we keep on saying all this word, how? Hey there! Welcome to Demo TV. If you don't know what this channel is all about, click the link in the description to watch the channel intro video. Now, in this video, we want to introduce Demo TV's first demo series. We call it Spot the Spot. A fun show where some of the most brilliant commercial filmmakers in the country get put to the test. Can they recognize their own ads from just a tiny itsy bitsy crop screenshot? We shall see. We hope to have some laughs, surprises, and plenty of moment as they guess, review, and share cool behind the scenes stories. Plus, they'll dish out some awesome tips and tricks for making great ads. While we wait for all the famous filmmakers in Malaysia to reply our email to join this show, we'll start by guessing our own ads. This is also a perfect opportunity for us to throw back and reminisce about some of our favorite work over the last decade as we count down to Graph Studios' 10th anniversary next year. So, let's start by welcoming our first guest director of the day, Graph Studios' very own Jawa!
Hey guys, hello.
Yeah. This part is not scripted lah.
Not scripted
so I can help you lah.
Habis.
So what are we playing?
The MacBook in this shot looks quite old also. Old as Graph.
I'm just trying to recall like what kind of job we got put CinemaScope.
Literally,
This one clearly got cinema.
The figure them cacat one. They broke their thumb one.
Why do we need to plug a USB cable? Why do we need a close up on that?
Give us some hint.
The video got audio one.
Cost lah.
Okay, can I go to the next screenshot or I stay at this screenshot?
Is it the same ad?
Yes.
Let's go! I will never forget the job lah.
Wait. Okay, now I know what the USB is for.
Let's go!
So we're gonna watch the ad.
Start in the middle lah.
This for real lah.
Oh, that's the USB.
I thought it was like... Should we tell the truth?
We need to tell.
Enter the agency mana how?
Record first. What's the challenges you guys facing making this ad?
Oh yo, challenges a lot lah bro. Remember not?
What are challenges?
The major one the post part.
I think as you may see from the playback, if we are putting a screenshot, this whole thing, the background was all projected, meaning it's by a projector. And the mistake that we did was, even though we rented one of the most expensive projector that we can afford, the brightness is not bright enough.
And also not enough depth for us to separate the spills from the light source.
I mean, long story short, the background was just too dim to balance with the whatever that the subject or the foreground is having. So in the end, in post, when we do our color grading and stuff, end up,
Shout out to Setio.
Yeah, shout out to Setio, our colorist, which tried his best to grade it and make the background as bright as possible, but it's just not bright enough lah. So ended up we have to do what we call a two-pass thing, which is the background is one grade where it's super bright and the foreground is like overexposed, the subject is overexposed. It's fine because we have a second pass of just the subject at a correctly exposed grade. And then what we do was we actually have to rotoscope. We rotoscope the human out, or the transition you see with the projector in the background. The human was pretty much rotoscope out lah.
Every single thing.
Yeah, and back then we don't have rotoscope.
I mean, we don't have
roto brush. We don't have AI roto brush.
Plus, we don't have the manpower in Malaysia lah.
So we sub it out to...
Yeah, we send it to India.
Shout out to Rajay from Think Tank who recommended us this roto farm, where they have like 60 to 100 desks of roto artists.
If I'm not mistaken, they're called what, hygiene, right?
I forgot also. Like, oops.
I
We put a super here. Where they have like 60 to 100 roto army. Everyone at their own desk, all dedicated to roto every single frame. So in total, I think it's like, yeah.
Thousands of them.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why we need to go to the army is because the timeline was tight. So we only have like 3 days to roto all the shots, which is a lot to handle for any roto artist in Malaysia. So we have to engage a roto farm.
Want to share how the moving table works?
Oh yeah, so shout out to Sunny Lab. I think the art director Malik, he made a pretty cool contraption where he allowed us to slide out the entire platform with the table for us to transition our singer, which is When Open Solitude, from the first set to the beach set. Nothing too fancy. It's basically manual operated. The whole platform being pushed like 4 or 5 muscular men.
And the transitions are
Yeah, we try to do this
make
thing
it
called
as
like
slick
a
as possible,
cheat
right?
cut kind of thing.
Yeah.
We try to hide our cut
Using foreground.
Using foreground. So that is a pretty cool technique as well. So if you guys want to learn, there's plenty of tutorial hiding a cut using foreground, white masking, and then the whole thing looks like a one take. This allows us to, in between takes, we can change the art direction, we can change the talent, we can change the wardrobe, we can change the set dress, we can change the lighting mood.
it gives us flexibility.
Yeah, give us flexibility. Plus, because we, again, budget constraint, we work within the budget, we couldn't set all 4 verse out, you know, all we can do is just set 2 set, and then we try to hide the cut, make it look seamless.
And yeah, the most important thing, we had a lot of chicken on set. We were always full.
So the interesting idea behind that music video, shout out again to Naga, GDB, the KFC team back then, they came out with this idea of using Makey, which is pretty much some kind of conductable, programmable device where if you touch it, then you make a sound. So the track itself is really composed with KFC chicken. So basically, we assign sound to the drumstick, we assign sound to the nugget, we assign sound to the wings, and then Taka from When Open Solitude just press
Tap on it.
and we have a music, we have a sound, we have a melody. Another fun fact about that shoot was it was shot during the Ramadan month.
Oh yeah.
And because there's dancing, there's food and all, so our producer made a very clever decision to have the whole shoot at night.
Kenneth.
7. Our executive producer. So it was shot from 7 p.m. at night after Buka Puasa. Everybody had their KFC. It was shot through the night until Sahur. After we had our Sahur, we wrapped. So just nice. Fun facts. Wow, you're quite clever choosing all these screenshots.
What is that? Baju. Baju bate. Raya punya video. Cannot guess lah.
I mean,
Need to go to
also red. I think I can.
A few moments later.
Can I give 2 answers? No, just put 1.
Okay. Sound whack ah. The relatives.
Damn it!
Oh, we had guitar leh.
The Indian girl lah.
Oh, the extra playing It's okay. Derek knows his jobs.
Oh, that's iconic Skip. Oh, there?
Can I share how to say?
How? You send
We throw money to Gokmik. Shout out to Gokmik.
No, not a lot of money. Yeah, shout out to Kok Ming, our art director. He built the set. Of course, the set was inspired by Malacca, Penang, all those heritage houses. In fact, we actually went all the way down to Malacca to take picture of the door, of the floor,
All the textures, everything.
all the window frames. So we took high-res picture of all these doors, floors, everything, pillars, and then we print it out. Like the door, it was pretty much, there's no texture one. It's flat, it's being printed out. It will look like 3D on camera. So you can't really tell. So of course, you need to have like great lighting and all, Again, shout out to the DP, Ken, Cole, and Jeff Ma. So it looks real on camera. The main challenge is because there are so many celebrity, KOL, all these influencers.
Time constraint.
Collaboration. Everybody on a very, very tight schedule. That was the only day we managed to get everyone's availability to shoot. So we couldn't afford another day because everyone's availability is just on that day. So that was pretty much the biggest challenge, to get everyone's timing right to get this done. I handle all the shot that is in the main set. Jawa handle all the shot that is outside of the set. The crew, the cast, everybody was so amazing. The energy level, shout out to Han Xiao Ai. Even though she's the last one to wrap,
The energy is ours was like down here.
I think it's probably one of my favorite in the last decade to direct. Really love the set, the acting, the music. Shout out to Zheng Zezang for this awesome track. It's pretty much a staple now. Everybody will look forward to Watson CNY ad ever since this came out. Everybody knows the Pan Lang Lang tagline. Happy memories. Spot. Alright, so my wife will kill me. For the opening introduction, because of the era, this 50s Shanghai era, naturally what came to my mind was to have watercolor painting, because back then, if you know about this era, all their advertisement, they have all this advertisement that sells a lot of soft drinks or whatever. The poster, it's all like the painted kind one. It's not pictures, it's not printed, it's pretty much watercolor painting of a lady, holding the product. So inspired by those artwork from that era, we reached out to a super talented watercolor artist. Shout out to Zerchi Studio. She actually painted all this on real paper, no all those Procreate nonsense. Put underneath and trace on. No man, she put it there and then she painted it by looking at it.
Husband, free.
Now put her. We took whatever she draw. We took high-res picture of it. We digitize it. Then we separate the layers and then we do the parallax effect. Animate her watercolor painting. Also shout out to Mike Chua, our DI artist, who took our footage and then convert the footage picture into a watercolor-like screenshot thumbnail and to blend with the watercolor painting of Zerchi Studio. Okay, thanks for joining us on Spot the Spot, and this is pretty much a Graph Studio 10th anniversary edition, because we are reviewing our own ads, and but we do hope that you guys learn some precious production tips here.
Some insights.
Some insight about making some of those ads. If you guys have more questions, feel free to ask, feel free to comment, feel free to DM. If you guys want to be on the show as well, then I can invite you guys over and then we can talk about your ads instead. So a big shout out to our amazing producer who came up with the idea, YJ and Kelvin, for producing this show, and this is their way of demoing their idea. So please support, let us know how we can improve and make more shows in the future. Subscribe.
Yeah. Whatever you need to do down there, you
I need more practice. Let's bring back up the script.